the 1890 Census fire, and the American identities erased. In 1921, a fire erased the identities of more than 40 million Americans. But what was lost in that blaze has shaped U.S. history in ways most people never learned about. Before we go deeper, hit the subscribe button now. Here's the truth about the Census fire Washington still won't fully explain. The 1890 U.S. Census was supposed to be the most detailed record of American life ever created. For the first time, it documented where families came from, who lived in each household, Civil War veterans, formerly enslaved Americans rebuilding their lives, immigration waves reshaping the country, and detailed data on over 40 million people. It was, in many ways, America's memory. But on January 10, 1921, that memory burned. A fire broke out inside the basement of the Commerce Building, the one place where the only copies of the 1890 census were stored. And here's where the mystery begins. Firefighters reported the flames were small and had already been contained. In fact, water damage was described as moderate. But within hours, government officials announced the census was destroyed beyond recovery. No attempt to restore it, no effort to salvage the pages, no emergency preservation, just gone. Historians later found that the census wasn't even the biggest casualty. It was what it documented. The identities of formerly enslaved families during the first generation after Reconstruction. Native American populations living off reservation. Thousands of Black Civil War veterans whose records vanished with the fire. Immigrant communities whose early histories can never be fully reconstructed. Lost towns that no longer appear on maps. Entire family lines erased from public record. But here's the part almost nobody knows. The Census Bureau had been fighting with Congress for years over funding, space, and the cost of preserving records. Some officials had even recommended destroying the 1890 census before the fire, calling it no longer necessary. So when the fire hit, many historians believe the event was less a disaster than a convenient opportunity. And what happened afterward is even stranger. No official investigation was ever completed. The final report was lost. The damaged records sat in storage for 10 years before Washington quietly ordered them burned, in secret, without notifying historians or the public. That was the second death of the 1890 census. Today, genealogists call the 1890 fire the single greatest loss of American identity documentation in U.S. history. Because its destruction didn't just erase pages, it erased people, millions.